We're going to dust off this 1958 Telefunken Imperial radio. This is a tube amplifier, so I'm definitely going to be careful, but it's not delicate by any means. So we have this this actually spinnable FM tuner. This knob's broke, this string is broke, but this turns with that, which is going to be really cool to fix. You know, here you have variable capacitor, some tuning, circuitry, transformer, tubes, some capacitors, a little resistor, and I think that's about it from what you can see at this point. But I'm going to blow this out. It's going to get a little noisy. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like, you know, before and after. So, all right, let's get started. Grab this guy. Wow. Wasting years of time. Careful that. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. See if we can get on the back side of this thing without breaking anything. I'm so afraid to break anything. Alright, so here's the underbelly of it. It's fairly clean. Alright, so check this out. This thing better not tip forward. Alright. So this is the kind of the circuit to set the type of, you know, sound that you want. Jazz, orchestra, bass, more bass. But I don't know if you can see this, these little contacts in here. These things are really bad. They're so dirty. I'm gonna spray it out. So did I get it all? I could probably use should probably do a little brush. Yeah, see, I want it to look really nice. Let me see if I can grab a brush. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see very well, but yeah, this is a really cool radio. You know, 1958 German radio. The story on it's really interesting. A friend of mine, she's since passed, she lived in Germany back in that time. Her husband bought that radio for her as a gift, and when they moved back to the States, they actually had it shipped over on a boat. So this radio's had quite a little history. I don't know where my brushes are. Dang it, I really need those brushes, not steel ones. These are probably too small. Where are my brushes? This is where I almost always keep stuff. Ah, here's one. This little guy. Kind of weak bristles. Yeah, it's probably looking right at me there. Sorry it's taking so long. Alright, so we're back at it here with this 1958 Imperial radio. Yeah, I can't really get this off with a brush, so I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. May get to a point later where I decide I'm gonna get in here and clean it, but yeah, for now we'll just leave it that way. So she's gonna look real nice. There is a bulb in here. There's two bulbs actually, sorry. There's this bulb, which probably should take it out and clean it.
Oh, it's not a snap lock. It's a screw-in bulb. Good luck finding that nowadays. Whoops, sorry. It's seems to be frosted. Yeah, that's definitely frosted. I'll clean that contact up. This was flickering when I had the radio on. Good enough? Yeah, good enough. I'll put that back in. That one I twisted a little bit while it was in the unit. I could barely get to it, but I got it to come back on. Now there's another bulb. Let's make sure I get that in there. Alright, there's another bulb. It's really hard to see. It's way back in here. I'm going to need a pair of pliers to get that out. I don't know if you can see that down in there. So either you can see and I can't, or I can see and you can't. So yeah, there's big old fat fingers is not getting down in there. But yeah, the tubes, they look like they're in good shape. I'll pop one out here and take a quick look. Yeah, looky there. Sylvania. Hey, this could be a 70-year-old tube. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yep, there's the bottom. She's pretty. Put that back in there. Yep. See, the tubes aren't really that big, surprisingly. Yeah. Little transformer down there with some filter caps on it. I know for sure that this, no, I shouldn't say for sure, but I'm thinking this is the problem with the circuit. This is a filter cap. It's two 50 microfarad caps, and I'm just going to go ahead and replace that. ChatGPT said these are most likely what's wrong with it, because these tend to not have a long lifespan. So at this point I'm just going to change them out, since I know they only have a certain lifespan, and those should be here today. I might be able to make a video of that. So just notice that is missing. Why is that missing? Huh. See, I don't know the history on this. I got this radio secondhand, in a way, from my friend once she passed. That's got me curious now. Maybe that went bad. Huh. So if anyone has an idea of what that could be, it's a 1958 Imperial radio that is inside a 1958 Telefunken stereo system. Yeah. All right, that's it.